Trump declares a new Middle East after historic peace deal in Israel's parliament Tel Aviv. Former U.S. President Donald Trump delivered a dramatic speech before Israel's parliament, the Knesset, declaring what he called the dawn of a new Middle East. The statement followed the signing of a landmark peace deal that ended months of violence between Israel and Hamas, and led to the release of all surviving hostages. In a fiery, confident tone, Trump claimed the agreement marked a turning point not just for Israel, but for humanity. Lawmakers in the Knesset greeted him with multiple standing ovations, as he promised a golden era of peace and reconstruction for the region. For decades, the Middle East has been defined by war. But today, it will be remembered for peace. Trump said to a roaring audience. The former president praised Israeli and Palestinian negotiators for reaching what he described as the most difficult deal of the century, adding that the U.S. acted only as a friend of peace, not a power broker. A political and symbolic moment. Trump's appearance in Jerusalem was his first major international speech since leaving the White House. It carried both political weight and theatrical symbolism, particularly as the deal's details remain largely confidential. He personally thanked his envoy, Steve Witkoff, jokingly calling him the Henry Kissinger who doesn't leak. According to Trump, Witkoff played a decisive role in building trust between Israeli and Palestinian representatives. The Knesset session was not without controversy. Two left-wing lawmakers briefly disrupted the speech, holding up signs reading, "Recognize Palestine." They were swiftly removed from the chamber by security officers. The brief protest underscored the divisions that remained despite the celebrations. A call for unity and forgiveness. In a surprising twist, Trump turned directly to Israel's president and suggested pardoning Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who still faces corruption charges. He's done more for Israel than any man alive. Maybe it's time to forgive and move forward, Trump said, a remark that was not part of the prepared speech. The line sparked applause from some lawmakers and raised eyebrows from others, reflecting ongoing tensions within Israeli politics. Trump urged Israelis to focus on rebuilding their nation and offered U.S. assistance for humanitarian projects in Gaza, promising that America stands ready to help the region heal. A historic chapter, or just the beginning? While the speech painted an optimistic picture, analysts caution that the peace remains fragile. Many Palestinian officials have not publicly endorsed the agreement, and questions linger over how the deal will be implemented on the ground. Still, Trump's visit was designed to project confidence, and perhaps to remind the world of his legacy as a dealmaker. This is not just peace, he concluded. It's the start of a new history for the Middle East. Whether that promise holds true will depend on what comes next, but for now, Trump's message has reignited both hope and skepticism across the region. John Ball, special for the news channel Daily Atlas News.